Donald Trump is sparking global panic.
There has been another ICE-involved shooting.
David is officially expected to be facing murder charges.
I'm going to show you how to make
your first 100K online.
This is how you're manifesting
yet another Get Ready With Me.
Oh, the cat, the fish was home when you left.
There's just so much overconsumption, and it's addicting. The internet just feels so loud. Everybody is just like shouting at me, advertising something, or it's AI, rage bait. It just feels like this big distraction. Yeah, it holds no real purpose, meaning, or substance. It's just attention grabbing and it's brain rot. It really affects my mental health. And to be honest, I feel like one day a lot of us are going to have mental health disorders that are based on our chronic online use. It's okay to take a break from your phone, to take a break from knowing what's going on out there. We're supposed to use the internet and social media as a tool. But when we're consuming so much, it's using us. Our choices aren't even ours. You think you want to look a certain way, or you want to buy something, you want to have this type of car. But a lot of it is just your algorithm. A lot of it is the programming that you're being brainwashed with every single day when you scroll. I mean, honestly, look at your daily usage on your phone. It's time to go offline for just a bit. And I'm not saying forever, but just for a little bit, just so you can be alone with your own thoughts and your own feelings, your own self, without all these other voices shouting at you, advertising to you, telling you what to do to make more money. Just turn it all off for a little bit and just listen to what's in here, what your self, your soul, your intuition is telling you. Because trust me, it is not out there. The internet is helpful, social media is helpful, but there's just so much overconsumption and it really will rot your brain. It is so easy to sit on your phone and scroll for 2 hours and not even notice that the time is moving when you could be doing so many other things that are productive, especially in this kind of economy where you have to work and then you go home and you scroll, when you could be investing in yourself, communicating with your loved ones, working out, just investing in your health, your wellness, your beauty, your goals. Instead, you scroll because you're addicted and you need that dopamine rush because it's normalized. And I hope one day that it can be regulated somehow. We weren't made for all of these distractions. We are spiritual beings in these human bodies, and we are supposed to move with our intuition. And yet, we are constantly in feelings of doubt, listening to YouTube and Instagram and TikTok and other people when we should be looking inward and we should be taking that higher knowledge that we already have and bringing it to the forefront. If we could just give our mind a moment. A lot of people are not self-aware and they aren't conscious of their programming, their daily programming, of the stuff that they are subjecting themselves to. And a lot of it is unhealthy. And of course, there's a lot of good things on the internet. However, there's a lot of oversharing and trauma dumping, performative, curated stuff. People filming themselves while just hanging out with their friends, getting dinner.
Dressed up in suits to go eat pizza together and hang out performatively, but it's the fact that they made like a video out of this with like a cameraman and multiple angles. And the forced laughter also.
It's just strange, or filming themselves getting dressed.
Hey guys, get dressed with me for the day.
Let me break it down. First things first, I start off with.
It just feels very inauthentic. Taking these videos and shots where they get out of bed in the morning, and of course, like, they had to set up the camera.
Though you might get mad at me.
It's over, all the mess.
Yeah. Don't nobody else make me feel like.
And I guess I'm just sick of it. I want to see more real, relatable content. I just feel like we're really in this shallow era where everybody wants to have Botox and fillers and is trying to not age gracefully. I feel like being online just isn't the place to be right now. It's just like it's not the thing. So I've been taking some time off, just investing more into myself, reading more, being more still, not needing to have my AirPods in and needing to have a podcast running while I'm working or while I'm at home cleaning or while I'm cooking, not needing to play music at the same time. I actually haven't been listening to music at all lately. I've just been letting my brain be still and not having it consume so much data, so much information, and wondering why I'm so anxious and why I feel like I have a billion tabs open at the back of my mind. And you don't really realize that when you're distracted, but when you let your mind be and rest, you can actually bring forward the things that are important, the priorities, the things that actually hold value to you, and focus and see results in your life. Because when you're just in distractions, you're spending money, you're wasting time. It doesn't help you get to your goals and it doesn't help you escaping. You have to know where your habits, your thoughts, and your feelings are taking you, in what direction, and if it's the path that you want to be on and it's a healthy one, or if it's one that's being picked for you by the algorithm. So I'm choosing to commit to YouTube as much as I can. However, I want to be a lot more offline and a lot more present in my real life. And I wish the same for you. Don't fear missing out. Don't fear what everyone else is doing. And it's so easy to just like orbit other people's worlds and just know what, somebody from high school 10 years ago that you don't even talk to, what they're up to and what they've been up to. You don't need to know everything. All of that contributes to just like poor mental health and you not growing. It's okay to mute people, unfollow people, make your stuff private, deactivate it all. It's okay to navigate your life exactly how you want it. A lot of social media is just fake, so don't idolize other couples. Don't compare. Don't think another person's relationship is better than yours. And what's really interesting now is I'm seeing people I even know who are reposting AI content, and I'm not even sure they know it's AI content. It's things like a woman who's completely AI speaking about relationships, and the woman liking it are also single. And I'm not saying that's why they're single, but it's like they're reposting and liking content of someone that doesn't even exist.
In 2026, I'm not asking a man if he likes me. I'm asking, what legacy are we building together? What businesses are we starting?
And you have to be intentional on social media. You can't just use it and let it be a distraction. It can ruin your relationships, it can ruin your friendships. And if you're online enough, there's always something to make you develop a new insecurity, whether it's your jawline or your nose width or your face harmony, face symmetry, like all these terms that they come up with, looks maxing. It'll make you feel like you're just not enough. All the trends, it's like you can never keep up. And it's best to just not always go with the trends and do what everyone else is doing and just figure out, what do I like? What do I like about my look? And how do I want to look? How do I want to present? Not what's trending right now and what people like right now. You don't have to look smacks. You don't have to gua sha. You don't have to get Botox and filler, retinol and peptides. I mean, these things could be helpful. I'm not against any of these things. My point is, when you're on social media enough, long enough, you will start to believe that you're old and ugly and there's something wrong with you and you have a mental health disorder. There's just so much information and overload of information out there that it's just so overstimulating. And I'm not saying that some of it isn't factual or even helpful and useful, but it's just too much. And you need to protect your peace and your boundaries and what you consume because it affects your mental health and it affects your habits and the person you become. You are your habits. You are what you do day in, day out. You are what you consume and project. So be careful of that. Protect that. It's easy to have anxiety when you're living in this kind of social world where we're expected to be available and accessible all the time because of social media. And everybody wants to be somebody. And I don't fault anyone for wanting to be somebody. However, there's just too many people trying to be influencers and advertise. There's too many people just trying to grab attention for the sake of attention and validation and not for anything that actually holds weight. It just feels like too many things to distract you from your purpose rather than help you on your path. I like social media, but it should be used as a tool and it should be used in moderation with discernment and discipline. Anyways, guys, thank you for listening to my rant. I hope that you're able to go offline after this video. But before you do that, please subscribe and like, comment, whatever. Just support. I really, really appreciate it because I would love to grow this channel. And I know that I'm not that consistent and I would like to be more consistent this year. However, I would also like to be more present and more offline. We'll see. But I hope you have a great week and I'll see you in the next video.